Hi Aries, and welcome to your November 2018 Spirit Guide Messages Tarot reading. I'm going to pull a card here to see what your guides are suggesting you should focus on the most through the month of November to help you out or give you clarity, or, even if things are going right. So let's see what they say, Aries. All right. Ooh, question the real intention, Aries. Jealousy destroys all relationships. Selfishness, ego lead to hatred. Recognize those who intend to harm before it happens. Protect yourself by concealing your plans. Remain low-key. Aries, with this being the main focus for November, your guides are really prompting you to focus on the people in your life. Like if you're, I'm sorry, but I don't know why this is not. There we go. There we go, Aries. Focus on the people in your life, because even if we really care about somebody, we always kind of have a vibe about somebody, right? They tell us one thing, but something inside kind of feels a little off, and we normally just ignore that, right? Because we're like, oh, that's just me, I'm being stupid, or why am I even feeling that? And we like brush it off because most of the time it's not what we want to think or what we want to feel. So we're like, no, I'm not even going to deal with that. It's my own insecurity. But with this card, it's saying, Aries, anybody who you feel is maybe not on the up and up, maybe not being totally honest with you, maybe not having their best intentions for you, whether it's friend, family member, romance, in the workplace, it does not matter. Through the month of November, Aries, it's like you recognizing that energy in somebody, and then opposed to ignoring it, you follow through on your intuition and you put the space, you put the barrier, or you stop from happening, what's trying to be put in motion. And, that could be where somebody has an agenda or a plan and they're trying to involve you in it, but it's not because it's in your best interest or good to participate, but it's benefiting them. So just be very aware, Aries. I'm going to pull some tarot and get more information about this. All right, look at this. Three of Swords. The Adept of Wands. This could be your energy or a fellow Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We have the Six of Wands. Nice. And lastly, we have the Moon, Aries. Oh my goodness. This lineup of cards is giving a very specific message. You can ward off sadness, okay? Anybody that's meaning you harm, anybody that has bad intentions, anybody who's lying, anybody who's stabbing you in the back but smiling to your face, like whatever your situation is personally, Aries, where it could bring you a lot of sadness, by you just being aware and paying attention to your intuition or even your common sense and logic, because sometimes, people tell us a story and it seems like it could be true, and who's telling it to you, you're like inclined to believe them, but something inside just doesn't feel right. You've got to go with what doesn't feel right, even if you can't put your finger on it, Aries. Trust that and go with that. Hold back. Don't make decisions. Don't obligate yourself to anything. Don't lend money. Don't put yourself in any kind of weird situation. If somebody always screws you over, chances are they're going to this time. If, somebody's like, oh, I'll be there, Aries, I'll do this, I'll do this for you. You might want to come up with a plan B if you kind of have an inkling inside that they'll flake out last minute. That's what this is about, is be aware and have a plan B, and that will save you heartache and sadness, okay? And, if you can't quite put your finger on something or somebody, that's all right. Just, flow. Don't get too analytical about it. Trust that since your spirit guides are bringing this to your attention now, that you're fine as long as you don't emotionally react and get caught up in it. You just trust your intuition and take a step back. It's like all things will come to light and victory will come to Aries, all right? And here with the moon, your intuition, this could also involve a Cancer or a Pisces for some of you. So Aries, you trust you. The truth will come to light. You already know and feel the truth within, inside, in your intuition, okay? But don't freak out, because like I said, you will know. And at that point, if you feel that, you know, your spidey sense is going and you proceed forward anyways, you will have that sadness. Your spirit guides are trying to let you know, Aries, you don't have to have this experience. You don't need this lesson. All right. And the reason why you don't is because you're feeling it, which means you've already been down this road. So trust yourself over anybody and everybody. Okay. Trust that gut of yours, Aries, and don't let your mind wander. Just be clear of mind and say, spirit guides, show me the money, show me what I need to know, and all will be revealed. So let's see who you should focus on being in the month of November, Aries. All right, so we got the strategist. Yes, Aries. It says every vision has a plan. So it's like you've got to outsmart somebody, but it's not even that you need to outsmart them. It might be, Aries, if you know there's some things going on, it might be in your best interest to play stupid to the people involved, like that you don't know or that you didn't overhear, or, you know, or that you're not just aware that there's some shadiness going down. Like, it's keep it in your back pocket until the right moment, and you'll know when that moment comes, all right? It will be laid out like a red carpet for you, or it could be all that shade will be brought to the light by somebody else or other circumstances, and you could just be like, yep, I knew that all along, you know. So this is, be smarter than the enemy, be smarter than the trickster and the joker and the backstabber. Anybody who's trying to pull one over on you, or you are observing some behaviors and situations unfold around you involving other people, Aries, just keep mum until the right moment, and you'll know when that is. And more than that, again, when you feel those spidey senses, don't engage, don't obligate yourself, don't get involved, really pull back, because that is where the victory comes into play. And you might want to so bad be like, let me tell you, but hold your tongue, Aries. You will know when the right moment has come, okay? And it won't be in a moment where you're really emotionally excited, triggered, or upset about anything. That's not the time to express. You will be in a very cool, collected, balanced state, because, you know, the Adept of Wands here, it's like you're very solid and strong in your energy through November. And be smarter than whoever is trying to, you know, pull one over on you or pull one over on somebody else. It's just like you see their moves 3 moves ahead. Like, you see their plan and what they're trying to do, but you have a broader and bigger awareness than they do. So Aries, you truly have the upper hand. Like, I feel that you have the upper hand. You know the truth. Your intuition won't lead you wrong. Your spirit guides are giving you signs and synchronicities, and you will come out on top. Just don't engage, okay? So let's see what energy is working with you. Okay. Being the strategist here. Oh, look at that. 1111, messages and numbers. Yep, Aries, all through November, when you see number synchronicities and repeating number sequences, that is your spirit guides speaking to you. That is your spirit guides giving you a confirmation, a synchronicity, a sign of something. Since this is a general reading, what that sign and synchronicity and confirmation is different for all of you, but it has something to do with this situation. So Pay attention to the signs. That energy is so coming to you because Aries, you are meant to win this game. You are meant to have the upper hand, okay? You are meant to be in the spotlight, to be victorious, however you want to look at it. If somebody's been trying to sabotage you, shame on them, okay? But the only thing, Aries, don't meet them on that level. Really hold back, and you'll know what that means as you're experiencing it, and you'll know when it's time to reveal, okay? So trust yourself, and man, your guides are with you every step of the way, Aries. So let's keep pulling more cards and get some advice for you guys. Also with that 11-11, Aries, there's a portal opening for you guys in November. So your senses, your intuition, your psychic ability, your mediumship, if you're an empath, if you're just a normal person that's like, hey, I'm not spiritually gifted, we all are, but not all of us are fully aware and awake to it. So everybody is spiritually gifted, but all of you, no matter how advanced or beginner you are with your spirituality and your senses outside of your physicality, you know, there's a portal, there's an upgrade, there's an expansion being offered. And look at how beautifully that's depicted here with the Six of Wands, all right? And the moon, the full moon there. So Aries, definitely some of you, there is this beautiful portal opening up, and here we are doing the spiritual message for November, and on 11/11/2018, that's really 11/11/11, so that's a portal, Aries, very powerful portal, and it's coming through in your reading here. And I feel like we come into clarity, we come into healing, we come into understanding. Our consciousness expands. We're moving beyond the Three of Swords, the confusion, the heartache, the sadness, over-analyzing, not understanding. So Aries, powerful month for you guys. Okay, let's see. All right, so we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. Oh my gosh, look at that. Aries, yeah. Do not fret, guys. Seriously, your intuition, your connection to your spirit guides through November is crazy. Even if you're like, I don't consciously feel it or think it, it doesn't always have to work that way, okay? For me personally, the way I feel and sense and understand and receive is not an intellectual process. And a lot of people get caught up in that, feeling like communication with your spirit guides has to be this intellectual thing. No, that's how we communicate with other human beings, through verbal language, right? But when it's energy, it's soul, it's all about vibration, and vibration is created through thought, through emotion, all right? So your intuition is leading you exactly where you need to go, even if it looks a little bit crazy, and it's telling you when you need to hold your tongue, and then when it's time to speak. And you know, all things are coming to light. And with the Great Gathering, Aries, you are very protected and guided through November, 100% for sure. And you know, it's all coming together. We're moving beyond challenging energy here. So let's keep pulling cards, Aries, and see what else comes out. Okay. Look at this. We have the air elemental. I embrace the element of air and open to all knowledge and wisdom. Yep. And I just want to point this out. You know, since we have 11/11 happening in November, that would be 11/11, you know, 2018, right? So yeah, Aries, very powerful month spiritually. Your guides are so with you. They're leading you to the winning move, okay? Trust yourself. Don't get caught up in your head. Don't overanalyze. Don't overthink things. And also with this, it goes back to don't speak when you are emotional. Wait till you're very calm, cool, and collected, okay? So let's pull an outcome here for November to see what's gained. And man, really pay attention to all those number synchronicities. And, you know, the numbers themselves, if it's 1111 or 333 or 444, the number itself doesn't have to specifically have a meaning. Like fours mean this, and if there's 3 4s, it means this. You know, a lot of people get caught up and mixed up in that. And, you know, with air elemental, I feel like your guides are saying, Aries, listen, when you see those number synchronicities, don't get caught up in what does that specific number mean. Think about what you've been asking the universe, what you've been putting out there, the clarity, the guidance that you need, all right? That's what number synchronicities are about for you guys in November, is like, yeah, we're right here with you. Go this way. It's like signs, you know, your breadcrumbs on your path, so to speak. So see all those number synchronicities like that, opposed to getting really caught up in overanalyzing what each individual number means. Now, if you feel very strongly led to, you know, look up a sequence of numbers, then do so, okay? But, you know, if you're not really feeling that, then don't get crazy like, whoa, what does this mean? What does this mean? Just be like, okay, I'm on the right path. All right, yeah, things are working out. Okay, my vibration's good today. Because you know what? I'll tell you this, Aries. I see number synchronicities all the time, every day, all day. And when there's like some days that go and I don't see them, I start freaking out because I'm like, whoa, what's off? What's different? And always, 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 I'm like out of alignment, but it's like residuals. So it will be like a couple days where I'm not seeing any sort of number synchronicities, and then the couple days that follow that are like horrible days. So it's, to me, number synchronicities are 100% about your alignment with the universe, your path, your plan, if you're on point, if you're off point. Sometimes definitely the number itself can represent, you know, what you're about to move into, a challenge, a healing, a brand new beginning, etc. But I don't really go deeper than a confirmation of, okay, I'm on my path, unless I feel led to through my intuition, as like my guides want me to go deeper. There's more message to that, then you're on the right path, okay? So really keep that in mind. And I only say that because I notice a lot of people get kind of confused and caught up on that. And I remember, you know, there was a time in my life where I didn't see number synchronicities, and then when I did, I was so confused, like, well, what does this mean? What does this mean? All right, Aries, let's pull your outcome here. All right, Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Master number of 44. Aries, yes. You know, hold your tongue. Don't speak when you're emotional. All things are going to be revealed. Your intuition, your guides are not going to lead you astray whatsoever. Aries, like, oh my goodness, they're not. They're leading you on the correct path. They're giving you those breadcrumbs. I mean, just look at this, okay? See what's going on in this picture. They're leading you to the winning move. And I just feel like at some point you might be really inclined to react or speak out or something, like feeling triggered. Just don't, because holding back like opens up a space for you, portal here, where all comes to light, or it doesn't even matter anymore. You are moved up and moved on to a better situation, and anybody trying to slander you or come at you or say some untrue things, it's really going to blow up in their face, and you're coming out as the Panther Spirit. Because if you start out feeling a little bit insecure, a little bit sad, like, why are they doing this? Why is this happening? You're going to bust out of that and realize, you know what? Hey, screw you. I don't deserve this. I didn't do this to you. I don't act this way. So you know what? No, I'm done. I'm not kissing your butt. I'm not trying to work this out. You could just piss off, all right? Different for everybody. But the Panther Spirit, Aries, you're going to be very empowered. You've had the upper hand. I said that through this whole reading. So, you know, just take the messages, and I will end it there. I am wishing you all the best, Aries. Take care.